Hey folks, my name is Jason Harmon for Tennessee's Wildcast. We're here at the 22nd Annual Nashville Boating and Sports Show. There's a lot of events going on, a lot of booths to check out. And we're here with a special guest, Joey Monteleone. You may have seen him on Tennessee's Wild Side, but we're going to talk with him and find out a little bit about this boat show. So what's going on here?
Well, the really neat thing about the boat show is whether you're an entry-level boater or an expert, there's something here for you. You know, there's canoes, there's sailboats, there's yachts, go-fast boats. We got wakeboard, ski, whatever you like to do. And not everybody can, not everybody wants a skiers, not everybody wants a fisherman, but there's a place for everybody on the water. And there's a boat for everybody here. Entry-level boats for the bass fishermen. There's Discover Boating down here that will walk you through. You say what you like to do, and they'll kind of point you in the direction of the boats. Some of the things that are also happening here are the seminars. There's a great seminar schedule here. There's a guy that does dog training, does a great job with the dog training. There's somebody here that does muskie, somebody does crappie. There's another guy doing bass. I'm doing big bass secrets, so I'm going to let some of the secrets out today.
Let's get one of those secrets from you.
Okay, well, one of the things that I like to tell people is when the water's really cold and clear, you either want to use a small lure and a slow retrieve or the biggest live bait that you can find.
Oh, that's a huge one.
And when you come down, I'll explain to you why that works.
Wow.
And it's worked for me. I've got 1,028 bass over 5 pounds, documented record. So, if you want to catch a big fish, you can come right down to the Nashville Boat Show and we'll help you do that.
So when's the best time to fish here in Tennessee? Is it all year round or is it just certain times of the year?
Well, it depends on what you like to fish for, and it could be all year round. And I always promise my family that I only fish on the days ending in Y. That's worked out really well for me.
Yeah.
Not really well for them, but really well for me.
All right, Joe, we're going to go down and check out some of the action, and we'll get back with you in a minute.
All right, I'll be Tennesseeing you.
All right, thank you. Folks, I tell you what, this is one of the greatest boat shows I've ever been to. The 22nd Annual Nashville Sport and Boat Show. Come in and check it out. We got boats of all kinds. It's going to be an awesome event. Come on in. Maybe I can get Joey Monteleone to take me out on his boat. Show me some of his bass fishing tips. All right, folks, we're here with Doug Markham. He's going to give us some insight on how boating is becoming so huge in Tennessee. So let's talk a little bit about it.
All right, as you can see, Jason, out around us are just dozens and dozens of different kinds of boats, different styles of boats, from personal watercraft that are so popular in Tennessee now to the bass boats we're sitting in, even smaller boats. And then it goes over there to that really expensive stuff. But it just shows really how popular boating is in Tennessee for everybody. We're one of the top states in the United States for boating. Over 300,000 registered boaters. That number continues to grow.
I know with the agency, education is real important, and we got a lot of stuff going on here for kids too.
The boating is so popular in our state now, Jason, that we made education mandatory last year. If you were born January 1, 1989 or after, you have to be able to pass a test that says that you understand how to handle right-of-way situations, what buoys mean, courtesy when you're on a ramp, get out of the way when you're all done, and try to be quick about it. It's going to continue to grow in this state. I would say boating would have to be one of the biggest recreational pursuits now. The fishing is still real big, but boating in all its different aspects, from personal watercraft to sailboats, to paddling canoes and kayaks, to bass boats, and up to the big leisure boats, very popular in Tennessee.
Right. Thanks, Doug.
Sure. One of the neat things about boat shows are some of the people that you'll meet sometimes at them. This year you got the guys who wrote Redneck Yacht Club, and I know a lot of you are familiar with that. It's Tom Shepard and Steve Williams, and they're busy signing autographs and stuff. Really good voices. They're the song writers, but they got great voices, and this is a CD where they sing, including one song about Tennessee wildlife that they did while they were out on Percy Priest. As soon as they get a break, we're going to talk to them for a minute. This is Steve, this is Tom.
Hey.
Redneck Yacht Club is their song. They sing it on their CD, and it's wonderful. Craig Morgan sings it on another CD.
That's right.
But these guys, I really like them. Anyway, tell me about the Redneck Yacht Club. Where'd it come from? What's the idea?
Well, Steve came up with the title.
Yeah, we were just out on Percy Priest Lake. My wife and I had pontoon boats for years, and we were out there one particular day, and she said, "This looks like a Redneck Yacht Club." I said, "That's a great idea for a song." And I took it to Tom. I said, "What about an idea called Redneck Yacht Club?" He goes, "Nah."
Yeah, I thought, well, at the time there wasn't that many redneck songs out, and I thought, well, I don't know. But then we started talking about it. We said, well, let's just write it for our friends. This is funny. This would be a good idea. And now, well, here you go.
All we took was we came up with a couple lines and take your Johnson, your Mercury, you're having fun with it.
All right.
Next thing you know, we had a number one.
Number one. That's gotta feel so cool.
It's the best.
There's another song on your CD called Tennessee Wildlife I like a lot too. What's that?
Tennessee Wildlife is just about being out on the lake and watching you guys, Tennessee Wildlife, go back and forth from the harbor to Party Cove. There's always some trouble going on out there, you know. And
That's right.
I said, man, that would be a great idea for a song. And I came to Tom. I said,
Yeah.
he's the guy to write it with, you know. And
Now we did some research on that too with the TWRA.
Yeah.
We said, what is the code for like a drunk person? And the guy said, I think I have to look it up. I think it's called the 1058, but I don't know. Now we just say drunk person on the radio. We can't remember.
I love your songs, and including the Tennessee Wildlife song.
Thanks.
And I don't have to say anything about Redneck Yacht Club. They have been covered up today. And anyway, Steve and Tom, thank you a lot, and good luck to you.
Hey, thank you, Doug.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Thanks very much.
Yeah, come up here and get you some stuff. Got some tattoos, some ink pens,
The bag.
all kinds of stuff. Got some bobbers and balloons.
So I'm sitting here with Eric Anderson. We're at the 22nd Annual Boat and Sports Show. What are we doing here as far as the agency goes?
Well, the agency's always got a good booth at the sports show. We've always got a good representation of officers and some of our education people like yourself. And what we're doing here is basically giving out a lot of educational information in the form of magazines, coloring books for kids, stickers, our boat safety course, bumper stickers, bobbers. I mean, everything you can imagine involved with boating, we got it.
Cool. So I know our boating course in Tennessee is mandatory now. And how are accidents going right now as far as how many have there been?
Well,
Have there been a lot?
related to the course, it's still pretty early to see a significant change because the law's only been in effect for now 3 years. But over the next 4 or 5 years, as everybody's getting older, eventually everybody's going to have to take this course. I think we're going to see more of impact in this course. Right now, we are seeing less accidents in certain lakes, and that's due to, I think, officer presence, us being out there and just telling people how to be safe. But there's always going to be accidents. Our hope is just to lower that number and hopefully reduce the number of fatal accidents. But I think this course will have an impact.
There's such a diversity of crafts on the water. We know that also equals the same number of interests on the water. We want to make sure that each of those people have some reasonable expectation that they can enjoy that particular style of boating that they want to do and have a safe, enjoyable time on the water. Skiers, fishermen, tubers, whatever their interests are, they have some unique way that they have to enjoy their sport, and we want to make sure they have the area that they can do that.
SpongeBob! Woo!
This is one of the neater things in the show. This is it's a relatively new concept, but rather than hook your lures in the guides and cracking those guides, this eliminates that. You don't get your lure caught in the carpet, you don't get it caught in your hand, so it's a hook hider rod. The rods are very well made. It's a pretty cool, the concept is cool, but the rods take second seat to nobody. And I tell people, if you're looking for a quality rod, the first thing you gotta do is count the rod guides. If there's 5 or more, it's a well-made rod. With a cork handle, it's a well-made rod. And then you can look at the cosmetics of the rod, so you're not getting fooled. But for the price, this is as good a rod as you're gonna find. And you get that plus of not having those hooks in your hand.
All right, folks, we're here with Casey Wolford, and we're going to talk to her about the boat show and her company that she's working for here, and about all the boats that they have.
Well, like you said, I'm Casey Wolford, and I'm with Drakes Creek Marine in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And our marina sells Regal Luxury Performance boats. We sell Correct Craft wakeboarded ski boats by Nautique, and we sell Prince Craft pontoon boats. We are a family-owned business. My in-laws have owned the business for the past 25 or so years. It's grown a great deal. We're located on Old Hickory Lake in Hendersonville, and we'd love to have anybody come on out and show them a boat.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We're here with Bob Keast, and he's the owner of Birdsong Resort and Marina, home of the only North American freshwater pearl museum and farm and tours. So see what Bob's got to say.
Kentucky Lake is the largest man-made lake in America. Kentucky Lake covers 2,300 miles of shoreline, and we have the freshwater pearl farm there. We grow the mollusks, and we produce pearls. And the freshwater pearl is the state's official gem. And we grow the pearls right there on Kentucky Lake. We also feature a pearl museum, so folks can come in, look at the museum, learn about the natural resources of our mollusks that we have here in Tennessee, take a tour. We'll even feature barbecue and take you out on the lake and show you about how our pearl culturing and pearl farming is. Take a break off the Super Slab, an hour west of Nashville, 2 hours east of Memphis, and you just come on in to beautiful Birdsong Resort and Marina in downtown Benton County, Camden, West Tennessee.
All right, thank you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
All right, folks, we're here with Bill with River Ridge Canoes. He's going to tell us a little bit about his product and what he can offer for the canoer out there.
We're from Rochester, Minnesota. We have a custom canoe company where we manufacture fiberglass canoes for the fishing and hunting and the leisure market, shall we say. They are unique in that we make 3 a week. They're all custom hand-laid fiberglass. We sell direct to our customers all over the country. People can order one of our canoes by picking out their color on their hull, and they build it like they would a hamburger. So you've got your first string tackle at your convenience, places for your tools. We have drink holders. We have beautiful bass boat seats. These just pop right off, and they make canoeing a lot more comfortable, make fishing a lot more comfortable. These are single rod holders here for setting your rod down if you have to grab your paddle quickly. Notice on the back of our canoe seats we can also put umbrellas.
Now I hear music coming out of this one.
Yes, we have a stereo system. JBL speakers, they're all waterproof.
All right.
Speakers are in the seats here. The deck is back here. This just locks up, and this is all waterproof back here. We also offer LED lights. They're right under the seats.
Yeah, that's cool.
Our main package is called the Extreme package, and we spell it X-Stream.
Oh yeah.
So, and our motto is, like the movie Field of Dreams, we call it Field of Streams. If you build it, they will come.
All right, we're here with Betsy Woods, and she's going to tell us about the Wear It campaign, give us some details, and let all those boaters out there know what they need to look for when they're on the water.
The reason that we're doing the Tennessee Wear It campaign is because Tennessee is one of the 5 states in the whole nation that ranks the highest for number of people that drowned while boating and are not wearing life jackets. So basically what we're doing is we're going to start giving life jackets away to adults and try to increase life jacket wear among adults voluntarily. We're going to have a big boat, and it's going to be wrapped Wear It Tennessee, and you'll recognize that we're going to concentrate our efforts on Percy Priest Lake. And they're going to go out and they're going to be talking to people. They're going to have inflatable life jackets. They're going to be educating people about how to do inflatable life jackets, how they work, how you maintain them, and we're going to give them away. And we're also going to reward people for wearing their life jackets. So it's going to be a really good campaign. We're going to try to save more lives and just increase voluntary wear of life jackets.
All right.